Have you ever wondered about the unseen battles that women, especially women of color, face in Hollywood? This question takes us straight into a recent, candid, and deeply human interview between Shannon Sharpe and comedian Monique. In this conversation, Monique doesn't hold back. She lays bare her struggles in Hollywood, speaking truth to power like only she can. A key issue she addresses is her battle with Netflix. This wasn't just one woman's fight for fair pay. Monique's lawsuit against the streaming giant cited both racial and gender discrimination. It was a battle that she won, leading to a settlement and the airing of her comedy special in 2023. But Monique's fight extends beyond her own personal experiences. It's a fight for truth and accountability in an industry that often overlooks these values. She doesn't hesitate to call out big names like Oprah and Tyler Perry, urging them to take responsibility for their actions. In this interview, Monique also sheds light on her lawsuit against Paramount and CBS, stemming from unpaid royalties for the TV show The Parkers. This is an all-too-common story in Hollywood, where creators often struggle to receive due compensation for their work. But perhaps most importantly, Monique emphasizes the crucial role of inclusive marketing. She highlights the need for brands to uplift marginalized communities rather than exploiting them for profit. This, she believes, is an ethical consideration that the industry can't afford to ignore. Monique's interview with Shannon Sharpe is more than just a conversation. It's a testament to the challenges faced by women of color in Hollywood. It's a call to action for the industry to do better, to be better. This interview has generated a lot of buzz, but it only scratches the surface of the issues at hand. As we delve deeper into this story, we invite you to join us in exploring the unseen battles and the untold stories of Hollywood. Stay tuned. What if you were told your success was the reason for your downfall? This is the daunting reality that comedian Monique has had to grapple with. Her feud with entertainment mogul Oprah Winfrey is a stark example of this. Monique's accusations against Winfrey are not to be taken lightly. She claims that Winfrey stole movie roles that were initially offered to her, a shocking allegation that brings into question the integrity of the Hollywood system. Can you imagine? You've just won an Oscar, and instead of your career taking off, it plummets. You're blacklisted, sidelined, and your hard-earned roles are snatched away. This feud didn't just end at accusations of career sabotage. Monique also pointed out an incident that was deeply personal and arguably a breach of trust. In an interview, she shared how Winfrey had blindsided her by interviewing her estranged parents on her show. This was a clear deviation from what was agreed upon, which was an interview solely with her brother. The drama surrounding her family's appearance on Winfrey's show added another layer of complexity to an already fraught relationship. It wasn't just about professional ethics anymore. It was about personal boundaries being overstepped, trust being broken. Monique felt betrayed, and understandably so. It was on a podcast that Monique let her feelings be known. She demanded an apology from Winfrey, a public acknowledgement of the wrongs done. She called for Winfrey to address her claims, to validate her feelings of betrayal, and to shed light on the truth. It's a tangled web of accusations and hurt feelings, but it sheds light on the darker side of Hollywood. The Monique and Winfrey feud is more than just a squabble between two celebrities. It's a reflection of deeper issues within the entertainment industry, issues of power dynamics, respect, and the need for accountability. It's a story that needs to be told, a conversation that needs to be had. And it all started with a candid interview on a podcast. What if your personal trauma was used against you for ratings? An unsettling thought, isn't it? Yet, this is the reality comedian Monique claims to have faced. In a candid conversation with Shannon Sharpe on his podcast, Club Shay Shay, she detailed a series of events that left her feeling betrayed by none other than media mogul Oprah Winfrey. Picture this. It's 2010, and Monique agrees to her brother appearing on Oprah's show. She's under the impression that the focus will be on him, not her entire family. Now imagine her surprise when commercials for the interview start airing, featuring not just her brother, but also her estranged parents. The topic? Her traumatic childhood, which included sexual assault at the hands of her brother. You can almost feel the sting of betrayal as Monique describes her reaction. She felt deceived, used. She believed that Winfrey had exploited her personal trauma for television ratings. That's a heavy accusation, and one that carries significant implications in an industry where trust is a currency as valuable as talent. But the story doesn't end there. Monique didn't keep her feelings to herself. She reached out to Winfrey, seeking an explanation, a resolution, perhaps even an apology. But the response she received, or rather the lack of response, added insult to injury. It wasn't until 2014, at a party, that Monique was able to confront Winfrey about the incident. The apology she received? Monique described it as lackluster, insufficient. Fast forward to today, and Monique's demand for a public apology still stands. It's not just about her personal grievance, but about the broader implications for women in Hollywood. It's about respect, fairness, and the right to control one's narrative, especially when it involves deeply personal and traumatic experiences. The betrayal, as this chapter of Monique's story has been aptly named, serves as a stark reminder. It's a stark reminder that even in the glitz and glamour of Hollywood, women are still fighting for respect, fairness, and their rightful place.